Hello again, everyone. Well, today is a special day. It's my birthday, and I would like to thank all of those wonderful crafters all around the world who've sent me cards. I've been absolutely delighted. Thank you so much. Post hasn't actually arrived today yet, so there may be more from, I know I haven't had one from my son yet, so there's always a chance. Right. Today, I want to do a quick card because I do want to go out. I've got things to do today. And I thought I would carry on using some offcuts. So I found, well, I don't know how long I've had these, but lots of little sea creatures. Here's my bunch of dies. They're not all the same make, I don't think, but I just cut out a couple of each. And I'm going to stick them together two together at a time, just to give them a little bit more substance. And then I'm just going to arrange them onto a card front. White on white, but with a difference. The difference being, I'm going to colour just one of these. So it's going to really kind of stand out. So I think these little pufferfish, I must be careful they go the right way up. There's one facing one way and one facing the other. I don't know if I'm going to be doing both of them, because I think I've got 10 shapes here, but 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yes, I've got 10. So one of them is going to not make the team. It's not going to make the cut, but I'm going to arrange them in a kind of grid, but I want to put a little bit of something in the background, and I was thinking kind of debossing, and I've got this Creative Depot embossing die. It doesn't cut anything out, it just makes an impression into the card, and it's just a whole bunch of hearts. Or there's this one, which does actually cut out, and this is stars, to the different sizes, from Gummiapan. And I'm thinking, size-wise, I wanted to do a fairly small card. I've got a 5-inch square card today. I'm thinking the panel I've cut is this, because the die just happened to be at the back from something else. I thought if I cut it out the middle, then arrange my 9 little shapes, one of which will be coloured, and I could put a sentiment on, or I may not. I don't know. We'll see. So while I'm chatting away, I'm just going to stick the rest of these together so that I think I may pop them onto a little foam square so that they are raised slightly from the surface. So we'll see. Either that, I've just had a thought actually, whether I stick all of them down and just raise the coloured one, or whether, I don't know. I'm going to carry on and stick these together, and then when I start arranging, I'll kind of think what I'm going to do. Okie dokie. There, that's all the creatures doubled up, stacked. Now I'm going to use the star, and I'm just going to pop this in the middle. Unlike the heart one, which kind of has to be upright, this one can be any way round because the star is a star and it twinkles whichever way up it is. So let's just cut this out. There we go. Those little things are really handy. There's a whole bunch here, look, on my mat. They're really handy to pop in as, in a shaker card. You can just prepare a piece of card, cut it out, and you've got all these lovely little sort of sequiny things. It's lovely. Okay, now that's going to go on there, and that actually is going to have to be raised, isn't it? So I may put these flat. Let's think about it. Yes, I think we may put them flat. So let's just arrange them and see where we want to go. The fin will be at the bottom, so we're going to have 9 little gizmos. Like this. I don't know if there's going to be any particular arrangement for them. So who's going to... Oh, well, we need a dolphin. We've only got one dolphin. Perhaps we won't put... Oh, he needs to be swimming into it, doesn't he? Let's put that there. This here. That up there and that down there. So that's how it's going to go. Let's have a look. The question is, do I put anything underneath? The one thing that came to my mind was silver. Do I put a bit of silver underneath? Let me see. Here's a bit of twinkle. I think I will. There's a little bit. Look, I made a parcel. I'll use this. That wasn't what I was thinking of, but I'll use it. It just happened to be there. Right. So now I need to stick this on, and I'm going to make one of them coloured. Oh, I didn't have that, did I? This one. And I'm going to colour the crab, and I'm going to make him red. So let's have a red crab. Here's a red. There we go. And because his eyes have been indented, they've stayed white, which is wonderful. I was thinking I was going to have to use a gel pen to make them show up, but I think we're okay. I think that's going to work. Simple, quick, using up offcuts. What could be better? Right, let me... Actually, thinking about it, if I'm putting the silver underneath, I can have that flat, so these could stand up. What would they look like? Let me use the one that I'm not going to use and see what I think it would look like if I were to put it on a foam square. Let's just see. If I don't intend using this one. Let's just see. I could. That foam square is quite thick. I do have some thinner ones. These ones are real skinny. Yeah, they're much thinner than that. Perhaps these ones would be the ones to use. There's not so much depth to them. That's what I mean by thinner. It's about half the thickness of the other ones over there. Can't get them out. Bit of loose holding them from the edge there. Right, let's try one of these. I suppose I've just had a thought. What would be better, rather than putting them onto a foam square, would be to put an extra layer of card. Although I think they stick out. Oh, let's just do it, Christine. Let's just do it. Let's stick these on. Glue dots, I think. are the way forward. I think just one would hold them. Same distance there to there. We'll do the bottom right hand corner, which is I was going to do the crab. He doesn't look quite coloured enough. Let me just do that again. Is this the one I used? I think I used R6. Didn't actually. But this will do because it's adding a bit of shadow. Drawing on my finger. That's okay. It was that one I used 5. Right, let's pop this on. It's got his... Right, we'll just attach our piece of foil to the back. Hopefully that's enough to hold it. Now I'm going to put some foam tape around the outside. Where's the end? Here it is. I think we will have a little sentiment on the top. So I'll be back to sort that out in just a moment. I found a sentiment. This is from a very old set from Avery, Elle. It's called Simple Sentiments, and it's the sort of thing that you can just go to, and you've kind of got something for most occasions, really. And the one I've got is Hope Your Day is Awesome. So I'm going to stamp it onto the rest of my piece of my offcut. And I found some old heated up silver tinsel embossing powder, which I thought I would go with the sort of glitter bit of scrap cardstock that I've put behind. So let's just see how we go. There we go. I often find that I press too hard when I'm trying to stamp these thin polymer stamps, and the letters get squished, and you know it's not so crisp as it could be. So I hope I haven't done too hard here. Looks all right, I think. We'll see. I think that's fine. So all I need to do is cut it out. So let's use one of my sentiment strips, a bit like I was using the other day to do a background. So I'm going to pop that around one end. Let's get it in the right place and secure it with a little bit of low-tack tape just to make sure it doesn't shift once I put it into the machine. I'll scrape those off later. I'll use a different bottom plate for the moment. Okay. Okay, so it's been cut out part way from that end. Now I'll just turn it round and finish off the cut by putting the die around the other end. I've got to make sure that the cutting edges there are absolutely over the edges that have been previously cut by the first pass. Okay, all I need to do really is just kind of go over the edge of that and it will be finished. Just cut the first bit. That's quite enough. Okay, hope your day is awesome. So there's that, and that is going to go right there. I'll have to stick that on flat. I'll just pop it on with a bit of glue, I think. And we're done. In moments, and I can get on with all the things I've got to do. Got to take various things back to the shops because they don't fit. Here we go. Oops. Here we go. The reason I actually put it up there was the fact that my positioning was not quite as accurate as it might have been, and there was a bigger gap at the top than there was at the bottom. So I thought, why don't I put my sentiment right there? So there we go. A card in moments, again using offcuts. Really fun. Just cut a whole bunch of little sea-related items, and one that's got a bit of colour to take your eye to it. So I hope your day is awesome. Thank you so much for watching, And if you did enjoy, please click the like and subscribe, and come back and see me very, very soon. Have a lovely day.